y'all, it's VJ.
It's Jane.
And this is
A Sip
and a Shot. Woo, 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 woo. I say this every time. We're back, bitches.
I know, every time. It's a weekly show.
We're coming back every week.
Every week. And this episode is...
It's social media episode.
And it's coming out on St. Patty's Day.
Yes, get into it. Get into
the flags,
get into the green.
the makeup. My shirt says I Clover beer. I don't like beer, but this is a bartender shirt I had, so.
And I just have on green.
Yeah.
I just have on green.
I didn't throw it away. Like this might come in handy one day. Great t-shirt.
It did.
And here we are.
Here we are.
Oh, you can't even see mine.
Oh, you can't see yours. Yeah, mine says shenanigans and shamrocks.
And mine says kiss me, I'm Irish. Kiss me, I'm Irish. Haven't started drinking it, I promise.
No, not at all.
So let's get into it with the drinks.
So our sip today is a green tea. I'm sorry, our shot today is a green tea shot. Shooter.
Yes. It's not our first time having these.
We haven't had the shot. We've done the cocktail.
Yeah, like Triple OG podcast listener.
Yeah.
It was like one of our first episodes. And I haven't made this in a while, but we'll see how it tastes.
Cheers to the good.
Cheers to the bad.
Cheers to all the things we wish we had.
And you gotta say sláinte because we're going Irish, and that's what they say it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Sláinte.
Easy.
That was good.
Yep. That recipe will be on the reels. On Instagram.
Yes. That's Jameson.
Peach schnapps and sour mix, all equal parts.
Shaken
with ice. Not a dry shake, with ice.
So yeah. Dry shake one time. We haven't done that in a while.
The gin fizz. You first shake that one.
You first shake it with ice.
Yeah.
And then you add the ice.
We gotta find a dry shake drink.
So next up is our sip. And I'm just gonna put this out there and say this is Jamie's idea. I'm
gonna put this out there and say that we looked at this together. It's big. We went with this because, we tried to think of something Irish, and either I come up with Jameson or Guinness.
Yeah.
And so we had Jameson in the shot. Guinness. This is a black velvet. It's Guinness and champagne. So y'all know how last week went. Don't know how this is gonna go. Don't know what's gonna taste like because we've never drank Guinness before.
We've never had beer on the show.
We've never had beer on the show, and this might be
the last. Have you had Guinness before?
No,
I've never had Guinness.
I've poured it. I've given it. Sold it.
It was really pretty. You can't tell here, but you'll be able to tell in our page, like in the pictures. It's a layered drink.
Yeah.
So
it's cute.
It's real cute. And
I feel like we're nervous. And we're
just
gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
This is one drink I do not see us finishing.
I concur. And I think that we've accepted that and it's fine.
Yeah. Well, cheers. Wait.
Sláinte.
Do we have to look at each other when we say it?
Oh, maybe.
Sláinte.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Now, I think we just got champagne.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get the rest of it.
It feels mixed in there because it's not layered anymore.
Well,
really.
when you hold it up to the light, is there still layered? Like mine is still.
Yeah, mine is still layered. But it's just not as light. It was lighter, so that's why I think it's like mixed in a little bit. This might be how to get you. You take it down, take the champagne down by the time you get to the beer.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's like.
I should have got straws, but I don't think you can drink beer with straws.
You're not supposed to drink beer with straws, and I don't want the internet to hate us for this. Like, hate me for something else, not for drinking beer with a straw. But I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down for something good. You know what I mean?
Okay, so we have to give a special shout out to our listeners in Ireland.
Yeah, Melinda, Cheryl, and her fiance,
Yay.
John. We love you guys. We can't wait to go to Ireland and see your cows and your goats and the whole country and kiss the blarney snow.
And say, Sláinte.
Yeah. Oh, and the champagne we used is Black Girl Magic Brut.
Oh, sparkling Brut, right?
Yeah, sparkling Brut.
No, it was a rosé.
It was Brut.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought it.
Okay, so this is social media week.
Yep.
Do you guys remember our categories? Let's give them to you. Bitch, what? True. Please stop.
Like, cut it out.
Yeah.
Cut it out. Do you want to go first, my darling?
I can go first with an easy one.
My darling. Oh, my darling.
The Meghan and Harry interview was last week.
Oh, yeah.
And Twitter was
A Twitter.
a Twitter.
A Twitter.
It was I feel like Black Twitter was like, this is our girl, we got you. But and maybe this is not social media, but more so what was going on like in the news, like the Piers Morgan situation. And
Twitter was a flutter with that too.
Yeah, like and Sharon Osbourne and everyone being upset, or them being upset with Meghan.
Which really just doesn't.
It doesn't make sense.
I mean, it makes sense if you think about like racism.
In the history of
races and
history of racism.
Yeah.
Of Britain, Great Britain.
Yeah. I mean, being upset at somebody speaking out about being wrongly, like done wrongly.
Yeah.
And being like, that
didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Or it's like, you shouldn't talk about it.
Or you took it the wrong way. And that's the one that gets on my, like, that drives me insane, where it's like, that's not what they meant. Pretty sure it is.
And it doesn't matter. Sometimes it doesn't matter
if that
what
you didn't mean. Yeah.
Your intent. What is it? Intent versus impact.
Yes.
And it made a big impact.
And
Twitter made a big impact on the Piers and Sharon, because Sharon had put out 2 apologies and I misspoke and all of this. No, sis.
I was like, I just don't. I don't. There's a video of like, Piers got a lot of. I don't know why they kept putting people. I would think if I worked for a company, I'm like, don't bring like 4 people back to back. Bless you. That are gonna like come at me hard. I think we would know who that might be.
Okay.
How about you give me like 2 and then somebody on my side? Like, let's switch it up a little bit.
But if you're wrong, you're wrong.
That is true. But he got mocked
on his own show.
multiple times. Like multiple times. And my favorite one is this British woman who he was just like, that's not true. She was like, in any other area, you can be the expert, you can give advice, but how about this one? Like, let's race this to us. Like,
you can't tell me what's racist and what's not racist
when you've never experienced.
You've never been Black. You're a white man. You have never experienced it.
Like, you have no idea what it's like. And then the people that are like, the history of this country, the royals is not racist. There's Independence Day.
Didn't they say it's something like 50? They're like 50 or 60 Independence Days. Like, they're responsible for 50 or 60 Independence Days in the world. We are one of them in the U.S. of A. We are one of them. So
colonizers.
And the thing about it,
Black Panther. All you don't frighten me, colonizer. Guess where he was from? Britain. He had a strong British accent, rolling up on somebody. Hold up, sir.
The thing about it is, I love the royals.
Me too.
Like, I'm the type, when Meghan and Harry got married, I woke up at 5:30, set my alarm and watched.
Will and Kate was out at a British pub in DC.
Yes.
Watching it.
Like, I love the royals. I didn't watch all of The Crown, but I love Princess Diana. I love, like,
growing up, I love
Downton Abbey. I love that.
I watch all British crime shows.
I watch
comedy shows. Call the Midwife. I can get down with it. I think, we're just at a point where you gotta call a spade a spade.
Yeah, you can
and then understand that is what you are. You as an individual might not feel that way, but historically that's what you. That's what it is. It is what it is.
That's what, and it's not money in it, but that's how racism starts. Is with the money.
Not even that historical. We're gonna talk about Brexit. And people having to wear safety pins to know that somebody was an ally on a bus, because people were talking about, if you don't like our country, go home. That wasn't just America, that was England too, because I stay up on my shit. So
there's that. So we're gonna file that under please stop.
Please stop with all the hate.
Get it together.
Please stop. Just be supportive.
Now let me ask you this.
Okay.
Because we were talking about this earlier, since we're talking about Harry and Meghan.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she was ill prepared? From not like, because we were talking earlier, and we would have had some shit together.
I have been prepared to be a princess or duchess since I was a young girl.
My whole life.
I think there's a lot of shows that show you. Disney. Mm-hmm. Disney gives you enough.
Princess Diaries. I knew how to sit, walk, wave.
Sit with your legs, cross. You got to put your ankles.
Maybe not have your titties out so much, but
no, you gotta have a nice neckline.
I would have given that up for it to y'all.
Sit properly with your head up and shoulders back. How to eat with the right silverware.
How to eat not.
Yeah, we bring to your mouth. Like, it's okay.
Listen, we know Genovian. We know the Genovian. Whatchamacallit.
Like, please, I would have been prepared.
And I wouldn't have complained about that.
No.
Like.
No, but I think it's very American to do so. So we like to have things our way.
Yeah.
Forget the rest of the world.
It doesn't make sense to us that
forget the rest
we
of the
are
world.
a selfish country.
We are, and people.
And it's just like when we go. I think about this when we go to different countries, like Cancun or Dominican Republic. We don't think to speak
their language. Everywhere we go, we expect people to speak our language. Yeah. Speak English instead of trying to learn somebody else's language.
But we expect for them to know our language when
which
they come here.
Which is the craziest thing.
So
like the amount of people that curse out people in the store for speaking their native language. If they went overseas and was in the store speaking in English and somebody came at them, they were like, I don't understand what the issue is. It's the same thing, but you can't reason with crazy. And that's just what it is.
Don't even try. Okay, so that's in our Please Stop file. What you got for us, girl?
Okay, so this, y'all know, All-Star Weekend has been claiming people.
Lord.
Okay.
Y'all know we don't know each other's social media posts.
We don't. So this is, I'm going to read it. This is I found this on Baller Alert. It was about advice. It says, so me and my homegirls are from New York City, and we headed to Atlanta for All-Star Weekend. So I know this wealthy African guy I know is going to be there for the festivities, and so I know I wouldn't have to pay for anything. So long story short, this African guy wanted to link up with me or my homegirl. Listen, the Baller Alert, the emails be wild. One of my homegirls has a man who doesn't do shit for her and was upset she was going to ATL. But meanwhile, she pays all the bills and cries and borrows money from us when she's short on the bill. My African guy friend wanted to link up with my homegirl. He gave her $7,500, told her just give me 15%, so she agreed and then disappeared to one of the bedroom suites, right? After an hour, they come back, and we left to go back to our hotel. Throughout the ride back, she doesn't say anything, so I'm like, okay, all right. But fast forward, the weekend ends, and she still hasn't given me my 15% we agreed on. Called her this week, and it went to voicemail. Am I tripping? Can you ask your followers? Now,
listen, bitch.
Let me take this seat back, because this is reminding me of Zola.
Yes!
This is reminding me of Zola.
Wow.
Do you have any initial thoughts?
I would have. Okay, hold on. I don't know how the exchange works. Is it you perform and then you get the money, or do you get your money up front?
I don't know. All I know is she got $7,500.
Did she get the $7,500? Because if she doesn't have it, then maybe she ain't got it.
I'm pretty sure she got it. I feel like she got it because if I feel like if you didn't
do you
get
give $7,500 in cash, or do you give?
You gotta give it in cash. You don't want it in a check.
No cash app exchange.
No, that's traceable.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey. Okay.
Crime shows.
Listen,
you gotta keep it all offline.
Cash.
No paper trails.
Maybe she didn't know what 15% of $7,500 was.
No. Because I feel like if she didn't get the money, they wouldn't have left that. Like, shit would have went sideways in that apartment.
Yeah.
But you pimped your friend out and you want 15%.
Did she pimp her friend out?
The African man wanted to spend time with my friend, so they went to a bedroom. I get 15% of your $7,500 that you earned from this African man. That don't sound like a pimp to you? I mean, granted, a pimp might take more than 15%, but yeah.
I don't think that's... Okay, let's you and me. Okay.
Let's put it in context of us.
You and I are going somewhere.
We're going out to All-Star Weekend.
We're going to Greece. Let's take it up. Let's
go to Greece.
Because we're not going to All-Star Weekend. No.
We're going to Greece. And I have a friend who I know spends money on whatever I want.
You have a friend.
Takes care of me. Mm-hmm. We get there and he's like...
And he's never met me.
Never met you.
Okay.
But I want to spend some time with VJ. And I'll pay her for her time.
Okay.
Like, oh, okay. How, like, what? Hold on now, what we talking?
Right, because we can spend time all together for free.
Okay. And he says $7,500, and I'm like, okay. And he was like, and she can give you, 15% can go to you for introducing me to her.
An introductory fee.
Yeah, introductory.
Okay.
And then
you come to me. And or we all having this conversation together.
We might all be having this conversation together.
Okay.
And he's like, okay, well, let's go spend some time in this bedroom.
Well, I don't mind spending time with you. That's fine.
Spend time in this bedroom, though. Like, because you know how we are. We can all spend time right here. Thank you. Would you like to take a stroll? You want to go for a walk? What do you mean by spend time? This way you can't leave things...
You can't leave things aflutter. You have to be very clear.
And maybe she left things aflutter because this shit's illegal. It's like it might be prostitution. I don't
think it's prostitution. Do you think a sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship is prostitution?
I think if you are being paid for the purpose of sex, legally,
how do you know if it's sex? Why couldn't it be like just
if
time?
It's just time, that's not illegal. They don't arrest people for that.
Well, I'm saying you're assuming that. You're assuming it's for sex. How long were they in the room?
An hour. And then her friend ain't talked to her when she came out. I'm pretty sure she was like, this bitch got me fucked up. She ain't give me shit. If you went to a room with a man, he whipped out his dick. He was like,
if I went to a room with one of your friends,
one of my associates. I'm never gonna say friend. It's not like one of my not like one of my homeboys I kick it with on a regular weekend. This is like somebody.
Well, okay, now you're switching your thing up. She said friend.
She said
I was an African guy she knows.
Yes, it's like some guy that she knows. He spends money on her. He's rich. Somebody you might have met in Miami one time.
Listen, sweetie, you needed the money, and I'm tired of giving you my funds. But I wouldn't get.
Do you want you tripping about?
Y'all want my 15%?
Hell yeah.
No, I don't think so.
You ain't work for it.
No, I ain't work for it. Like if you had to suck a little dick for $7,500, I'm gonna let you keep the $7,500.
And I don't know.
Now I might have you pay for some drinks.
I don't know if that's a bad fee. That's a good amount.
For a little dick suckage.
For a little dick. I don't know what people get on the street for it. You know,
I think it's $7,500.
I don't think it's $7,500. So I think that might be
$7,500 for an hour of your time.
An hour of your time. That's
and you're not you ain't gonna suck dick for an hour.
You know, there's nobody wants to stick it in. That's what I'm trying to like. These are the things that are a little dicey. If she's like, she ain't want to talk. Yo, you gotta be pissed if you get in a car with your friend and you don't want to talk. Imagine us getting in the car and we leaving this nigga's house and he just paid you $7,500 and you ain't got shit to say to me. Bitch, what happened?
Yeah. Do you want to like tell me like what's
going on? Are you okay? Silent.
I wouldn't ask her for the 70. I wouldn't ask her for 50%. Cause so 15% of $7,500 is $1,100 and
that's people's rent. Mortgage.
But it wasn't your throat. So I don't have anything for you.
It ain't your throat, baby.
It wasn't your throat or your vagina.
Yeah.
So
it is what it is.
I think you just need to be quiet. Like she got that $75 off of you.
You pimped your friend out for $7,500.
You pimped your friend out for $7,500, and she probably got his contact information. So we ain't even going to have to worry about the middleman.
Cut the middleman. Hopefully.
So would you be pissed at me
if you pimped me out for $7,500? Yeah. No, you wouldn't bitch.
Did you want me to go? Like, what if he started at 5 but I got you to 75?
How dare you? How dare you?
Then if he started at 5, like I just want an hour of her time.
You know what? here's the thing. People be fucking for free. So it's really...
That's what I'm saying. Like, for $7,500.
$7,500 ain't bad. Now, I ain't saying I'm going to do it. Just in case niggas out there think that, you know, I can fly to some corner, she going to...
She might. She might. She might.
She might.
She might.
V might.
She might.
Yeah, I'll drive you there.
Wait outside.
I'll wait outside, girl. You need me to sit in the living room where you need me to be at.
People out here fucking for free.
Yeah, everybody's fucking for free.
Not everybody.
Not everybody. Good portion of us, though. Good portion of people fucking for free. Or you for a meal, a place to stay.
You sound like a prostitute, bro. Because that's what prostitutes say. You out here fucking for free, so
you know, sex workers.
oh.
We're supposed to call them sex workers. But you know,
I wouldn't. So my advice:
leave your friend alone. Leave her alone.
Leave her alone. If you found that one, you can find another one.
And she messing with...
It's a lot of wealthy Africans out here.
If she messing with a broke dude and she pay all the rent and all the bills and come to y'all for money, she really love that nigga. She's dumb probably, but she like love him.
What if he's paying for other stuff? What if he has his own home? If she ain't had a man, she would still have to pay for it.
He doesn't. Who does? She has a man who doesn't do shit for her. But meanwhile, it was upset that she was going to Atlanta.
She already don't care about the man.
Meanwhile, she pays all the bills and cries and borrows money from us when she's short on a bill. Now, I
think they live together?
Yeah, I think they live together. And I think, you know, I got my friend on a bill. Like, you come to me like monthly, every 2 to 3 months. We got to talk about this.
We're gonna embarrass your boyfriend at the next
at
the next function.
You got
I think you probably got like once or twice to ask me for money
and
consistently.
Don't let the drinks be flowing because it's gonna be a long night.
Our dumbasses. Oh, Adam, we know you ain't got this. Don't worry about it. You need me to cover this too? Oh, okay. Let me slide you some tip money. Cause you got the tip though? No. He ain't got the tip. And our asses will feed off each other. He ain't got the tip. Don't worry about it. I don't know why I said Adam. Is Adam like our go-to random name?
I don't know.
I want a different one, like Jerome. Do you know a Jerome?
I was going to split my drink out. I don't know any Jeromes. The only Jerome I know is from Lizzo's song.
I knew a Jerome who I went to church with.
So is that the one you want to go with?
He was really nice.
I bet.
But Jerome just sounds like it. Yeah, I like
Jerome. You know that Lizzo song?
Yeah.
So good. Love Lizzo. Okay. Friend, what's yours?
Okay, so I saw this TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
These two.
We didn't put the last one in the category. Was that please stop?
Oh. I'm with a bitch what?
I would say bitch what?
I
I forget what the categories are.
And I feel like it's a true for the friend who was paid the $7,500 because I'm not giving you. Jane, let me tell you something. If you pimp me out, you're not getting a cut. I'll pay for a drink.
Exactly.
I'll pay for a drink.
That's fine.
Now, okay, would you be mad if he paid me and didn't say anything to you? Like, he just wanted an hour of your time. There was no sex involved, but he gave me some coin because I introduced you to him.
I'm getting paid. Let me tell you something. One way or another, I'm getting money, and I will make your life a living hell if you don't give me some money. Because I can hear it now. This is how it normally goes. You made me sit in the room with this man for an hour. Do you know how awkward that was?
For $5,000. What if you ain't even know what was happening?
Do you know what his feet look like? You know, dumb shit. I'm like, bitch. We can talk about fucking anime for an hour. Like, I know what the fuck's going on.
You know where to be found.
You just gonna leave me in there?
Listen.
How dare you?
He really likes you.
How dare you?
He really likes you. And I dropped the stack.
I don't give a fuck.
I dropped the stack. Boom. He really likes you.
But don't care.
Get his number.
Fuck you.
What if he's cute?
If he's cute, then that's a different story.
Okay.
Remember, that's always like, people out here fucking for free because he was attractive. Like, he was like a fine man with money.
Like Michael B. Jordan.
If you plan on sleeping with him anyway, right. You might as well give him a little change.
Okay, that leads me to this. It's a perfect lead-in. So it was a TikTok, and it's two girls, and the girl looked, she was like, ooh, like, he's cute. And then the friend says, is he hot or is he 6'4"?
Oh.
And she was like,
Yeah.
There's a difference.
And we've been talking about that recently. Like how height will changes a few things. Like there's certain things that I feel like
I keep sipping this and it's not going anywhere. Like it's not going down.
Mine is. Or maybe not.
And I feel like I'm at the same level.
Just drink it. Just sip away. I'm starting to taste beer.
Okay.
But I feel like, like if you are eye level to me, there's certain things you can't say to me.
That's like the subordinate.
Yeah, the subordinate.
Like you can't. What do they say? Big dick energy.
Yeah, you get the BD. You certain things that you cannot say
or do
because
you could get punched. And like sometimes I'm not a fan of violence. No domestic abuse. But when they like taller than you, gotta look up. You gotta be like.
Oh yeah, I don't want to hear I don't want to look you.
I don't want to look you in.
I don't need face level.
My hand doesn't need to be over top of your head, standing up.
Yeah, no.
But I think that would have. Do you think that would have saved a lot of your instances or like situations?
Huh? What are you trying to ask me? What are you asking? What are you trying to say to me right now?
If we were clear that they themselves were not attractive, but their height is what was attractive, like their physical build. Like the neck down was attractive, but the neck up was not.
A lot of my instances.
Our instances.
I know she getting real dicey on this podcast. I don't know who be listening to this. I don't know who be out there listening to us. You gotta have people's girlfriends knocking on my goddamn door. They're like, you?
Who, me?
Like,
we don't give any names, so it really
we don't. We really don't give names. I think so. I definitely think so.
Cause I remember you used to talk to this guy. I don't know if you talked to him, but he was 7 foot.
7 foot M.
Yeah. And I think I remember seeing him, and I was like, he's really not that cute.
No, he's not. He just sees things at a different level. He has a bird's eye view, and I enjoyed that. It was nice. It's nice. And then there was Big Daddy.
Yeah, but Big Daddy wasn't sure, like...
No.
You didn't talk to him.
No, I didn't. He was real nice, though.
Yeah. Super nice.
Big
All tall guys are really nice.
Yeah.
Did you roll your eyes?
I was trying to think of other...
Okay.
I was like, tall guys. How many tall guys do you know?
Every tall guy I've met has been really, really nice.
Okay.
Because I was talking to my brother, because I said there's a difference when you're like you carry yourself differently when you're over 6 foot.
Probably.
You just like when you're 5, because he was like, yeah, when I put my shoes on, it gives me the extra inch at the bottom. He said I do feel different, like because I'm up higher. I was like, you walk different, you talk different, you just your energy is different. Maybe that's the attraction.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. And some people might like a tree to climb. There you go. You like look. I think you like looking up. And also if you think about like all of the, like if you grew up on a Disney princesses, they're always like looking up, batting their eye, or they can put their head on their princess chest, and it's like, oh, save me. They ain't the same height.
You got laid on the shoulder.
I'm like, Snow White might have stayed with the dwarfs, but she wasn't rocking with them for real.
They were friends.
She kept it real friendly until that prince came along. So,
where you want to put that one?
I don't remember what the original question was.
Is he hot or is he 6'4"?
True. That's the truth. Hello. True. Okay. This is another one that I had. It's a TikTok. I don't know if you saw it. But this woman...
Did you send it to me?
No, I didn't. I saw it on Baller Alert. And she's basically talking about how Instagram is a lot. I'm going to insert this in, so...
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how I'm going to insert it in. But maybe y'all can hear it if it plays. Oh, what help? Oh, you can't hear it.
You want to send it to me? Oh, well, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
Wait, what's the plush mommy? How many Veronicas do you know?
It's just you. It just
So
pops up with 3 phone numbers. Sorry, I have your work number, home number, and this number. Gosh.
Oh.
Gosh.
Okay.
Focus. I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah. I got you, girl.
If I go missing, Y'all better not show no pictures from fucking Instagram. She's cute, but she doesn't exist. Like, wow, yes, stunning. She's not real. This is probably who's gone missing. Use this picture. They'll be able to find it. We are the same person. I love her, but she's gonna get me murdered. Yeah. No. Now's not the time to be cute. Now's the time to be honest.
Basically, the TikTok says, you know, when you go missing, don't put out any of my Instagram pictures, because I don't look like my Instagram pictures. Like, you know, Instagram, you got your hair done.
Yeah.
You got some makeup on. You look cute.
Yeah.
You need the pictures of what you look like when you first wake up. Because that's probably who went missing, because that's how you look when you go to the grocery store. You're not cute when you, like, rambling around town. You're going to get, like, pick up things, run errands. You're not, like, club ready, brunch ready.
Okay.
I need you to choose the picture of me looking like I normally look. Maybe a little goofy. Maybe a little, like...
Well, I feel like, you need the straight face, because if you've been kidnapped, then you're not going to be smiling and, like, giving face. Like, I'm still gonna choose a cute picture, because you never know who's on your search party.
You never know who's on your search party. Let's go with this. Cute picture and regular picture. Boom. We don't know what she looked like when she went missing.
I hate when people post the pictures of, like, the duck face, the, like, posing. Like, listen, they're missing. You need the driver's license photo.
Okay.
Like, that's
Actually,
it.
no, because I had a short haircut. I was 21. My picture has not changed since I was 21.
Me too.
I look different.
I look the same.
I look different.
Yeah, just a little thicker. But
yeah, and I have hair now.
Yeah.
Like, I had my pixie cut in my picture.
You know what we should do?
What?
Choose photos that we would give. Like, you choose a photo for me and I'll choose a photo for you.
No.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
That'll be fun. We'll do that.
But I also feel like I don't look that different from my regular pictures. Like,
that's what I was gonna say. I try my best not to look that different.
That shit is that video was funny to me. And the amount of people, like, so when you're on, like, a dating app or whatever, you talk to guys, like, oh, have you ever been catfished before? And I was like, I haven't. Am I a cat? Like, you want to know, am I a catfish? Do I not look like my pictures? But I look like my pictures, so you'll get the cute version of me on my water poster. If I ever go missing, please don't kidnap me. It's like, wait, this is not an advertisement. This is not an advertisement to take me. Because I'm taking DNA. I watch a lot of crime shows. I know what to do.
Okay, I feel like I look like my. Wow. Okay.
Is that not you?
No, it was. It was just one of these. Okay, we might have to unfollow that person.
They're probably gonna unfollow them. That's crazy. That's a lot.
No, I feel like I look like me. I feel like I give enough pictures of, like, fresh face and, like, filtered face.
Yeah, maybe they should do like a screenshot of an Instagram page so you see all of the pictures.
Like this, like that.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Now, if you go to this picture, like, those different.
Yeah.
Different.
Very different.
Very different. So, you know.
Cute and both. Just different.
Cute. Yeah, one's I'm running to the store to run errands. The other one's
like saucy.
I'm having a night out on the town.
Not
on the town, but like a house because it's COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was okay.
I feel like that's a true though.
That's a true.
Yeah.
That's a true.
That's a true. Now, do we want to talk about Trey Songz? Because this has just happened today.
What?
Where there's a video of him spitting in the mouth of two young women.
Oh, you can talk about it.
But I mean, I feel like it's a very, like, timely. I just saw it this morning.
Let's talk about it.
Now, I haven't watched the video because that turns my stomach.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
Just Trey Songz
used to be a very
just amazing.
I feel like he's going through a midlife crisis.
I feel like since he's had a child
and it didn't work out with the child's mom,
things have gone sideways.
Like, he
downhill.
He's 21 and he's 37.
Trying to get his mojo back, and I'm like, yes,
it's not cute.
It's not cute, but he seems corny.
Yeah.
But I say that very lightly because if Trey Songz ever wanted to get on an interview with us, I would say yes.
We might call you corny to your face.
But I have a lot of questions. Like, why now? And it's like, recently, like the past 2020, the second half of 2020, when did the dick pic thing come out? The video.
That came out 2021.
So you've been
the pic or the video?
Video.
That came out a couple, like...
Early.
Like January.
Yeah, it's just like, and then it was a video of him like on a basketball court with a bunch of girls just standing around.
Yeah.
And then it was a video of him standing real close to this girl doing like fire breathing or like doing some like performance. And I'm like, you do a lot.
He's not making any money from touring.
Or his music, so maybe you gotta talk it up. And then he started an OnlyFans page. I'm like, you're doing a lot right now, and I just need you to sit back, sing,
and be Trey Songz.
Yeah, give us another Ready album. You know, that's what the people want.
But you're not gonna want to because I think the whole thing with Ready and what was Anticipation, you visualize him doing these things with one woman.
Yes. And
the image that he's in, like, just being, like, a heartthrob and suave.
Like, suave, like, he's smooth. Yeah. Not like some dude you see out in a bar who don't know how to back up. You were like, sir, back up.
You're too close.
I don't want to dance with you. I'm good.
Like, he gives that off now.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing him. I've seen him in concert a few times. And just, like, his energy was always... His energy was respectful, and like the women that he did date wanted to date him or like wanted to be around him. Now it's just looking like you're doing too much. At 36, you're doing too much.
But you know what? I feel like that's like fame for people, and he might have like a stage personality from his real personality. And when you're used to having people do whatever you want, I don't think you get to a point where you realize this is not.
You know what is actually making seem very... Like, I believe women all the time. But when Keke Palmer was in the house with him and he was putting out... And we all had this, like, Trey, like, he wouldn't do that. Like, we know him personally. Like, that just doesn't seem like him. Now, it's pretty evident that was him. Like, it's like a sexual intimidation kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think sexual assault, but it's just, like, uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I really don't think men realize how creepy they can be or how uncomfortable they can make women feel.
Have you seen the hashtag not all men? Have you seen that going around? So, on Twitter, and I don't have a Twitter, but there has been this, you know, women have said, did a list of things they have to do when walking from a store to their car, whether it's having your keys in between your fingers. And so someone decided to repost that and say hashtag not all men, meaning
not all men do this.
Not all men do
like,
this.
Like, don't put us all in one category.
Right. When in actuality, that's true. That's a very true statement. We don't disagree
with that statement.
But it's not, what is it, time and place?
Yeah. It's also, I think the misunderstanding is there's so many people who have been attacked or, you know, have had issues or violence towards them from a friend, from a family member, a coworker, somebody close to them. So we know that it's not all men. We fully understand that. But the issue is you don't know what man is going to do that to you. So I have a lot of guy friends, and it's very like, there's been one or two times where I'm like, I'm out with all these boys. And at any point they could turn, and that's just, it is what it is. Yeah. And I've also had to sit there and explain to them, like, there are certain things that I do that you don't have to worry about doing. Like, you guys don't have to think, oh, let me walk with my keys in my hands.
Let me be extra vigilant. Let me have my keys already out so that I can just open my car. Let me check my back seat.
Check your trunk if you have an SUV. Like, make sure I'm safe. Make sure I'm not walking by myself or having to eat
late.
Having to make a phone call just for
my God. So or even calling your friend like, hey, I'm walking to my car. Okay, like for us, it's like, okay, I already know what's going on. And we send your car, you safe.
Locations.
Men don't send. I don't know if men send their locations to
like their friends. But like if somebody's going to a guy's house or spending time with somebody they've never spent time with before, chances are we might have a picture, but we definitely have their location. So I can at least say this is the last point that she was at. Yeah. Just in case something happens, because you just don't know, and that's
there was a time where, like, I think you went out and you told me like the car and the color of the car.
Yep.
And you're like, I'm going here. If you don't hear, and then you guys went somewhere else. And while you're in because they drove separately, you're like, okay, this is the license plate. I got this. Like, okay, good, it's locked in. And it's just like, men don't have to think about that.
Not at all. They don't have to think about when and where they're going to go to the bathroom. They don't have to think about, like, being in a space and have somebody, like, press up against you and be like, is that an accident? Are you really trying to, like, cop a feel type of thing?
It's like, you really don't have to touch me.
Yeah, you didn't have to touch me to get past me. I can guarantee that.
No, yeah.
Or I've been followed in grocery stores through, like, different aisles. Like, you go in an aisle and they're, like, next thing you know, they'll pop up. And it's not a...
I've been followed out to my car.
Mm-hmm.
And the way it happens, it's really scary. And I think I was on the phone with you because I was in my mom's car.
Yeah.
And he just came up and knocked on the window. I was like, what? Like,
what
what is going on? Like, this can't be. And even driving home and not driving straight home.
Yep.
But, like, going around the block to make sure that car pulls off.
I've done that before. You know, make sure, like, okay. Or in our area, a few months ago, there was a guy who, they were popping tires of women. Like, if you were sitting in your car, they might pop your tire and then follow you out of the shopping center and wait for you to pull over to check and make sure your tire was okay, or they're putting things on, like, your side view mirror.
Yeah.
That's not something that a guy has to worry about. Or having to lock your car door when you stop and get gas. Like, I get out, lock the car door,
and stay out. Like, and that, you know, I used to, like, go onto the like Costco when it wasn't a lot of people there.
Yeah.
But I like for those things to be full.
Yeah.
Just like it's a peace of mind, and then standing outside of your car, it's just a peace of mind.
Yeah. And
you're safe.
I've had your fate go with me to a gas station before, and I don't think he's ever seen how it can be for a woman.
Yeah.
To the point where he ended up getting out of his car. He wasn't getting gas and came over and pumped my gas for me because this guy was being, like, so extra.
Yeah.
And he was like, is that normal? And I'm like, yes. Like, this,
I remember my ex used to be so upset. He was like, why are you going to the gas station now? Like, you knew you didn't have gas before, like, when it was 3 o'clock and you came over here. And I was like, well, I forgot. I didn't think about it. Like, I didn't know if I was staying or leaving. You know, he was like, you have to stop doing, like, that was a big issue for him.
It's like, you just got, you
don't know.
You just don't know, and people can be so creepy or just make weird comments.
And then they stare at you, and then
and you also never know how people are going to react. Where it's like, if you say no,
you just don't know.
Especially all the videos that have come out in the past year of women being attacked or beaten for saying, no thank you, I'm good.
Have a good day. Like, no, you can't have my number. And, you know, I think fathers do try to protect you, whereas because I remember my dad told me, he was like, just always be nice. Because you don't want to you don't know what's going to be that switch.
Same with schools. Like, you know, kids that get picked on or bullied, you don't know what's going to happen, or the final straw. And it's always like, be nice to... Just be nice.
Just be nice.
It costs you nothing to be nice.
You know what I did? Like, because a lot of men commented on the Not All Men, where they were saying, these women in our lives are telling us this is happening. So although it may not be you, you do know someone who was doing this.
Yes, and
you need to call them out on it.
And I saw another post. They were like, we know it's not all men, but how many men tell your friend that's not okay?
Not all men.
Not like, you know, you hear guys say certain things and you're just like, that is not okay. Like, that does not, like, and yes, you're just saying it might be a joke, but that's somebody's reality at the end of the day. So you take your foot off the
Get out the car.
Just let's put it in park for a little bit and think it through.
That's it. You
don't have to go crazy. Everything doesn't have to, it's not an attack against you or your character. Just be mindful, listen to what people have to say, and be cautious. And then check your friends. Your creepy ass friends.
Because you know who they are. You know, because they tell us.
Yeah.
Like, nah, you don't.
No.
I've had that. Now you can't talk to them. I'm like, why? Like, trust us. You can't talk to them. You've had that with one of your friends, and it's like, that one.
No.
Leave alone. Not one of your friends, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, like.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, good. you've told me about him, and it's like he would not be good for one of our friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The boys hate when I do that. They're like, why don't you put me on? Y'all.
It's
not gonna work. I know enough. Thank you. Saving everybody some time.
I did see. I don't know which. It's a UK country, but they were saying. She was saying she's thinking about adding an amendment that puts a curfew on the times that men can be out to take down. To lessen domestic violence and assaults, sexual assaults.
Oh wow!
Because if the men have to be home by 6 p.m., it all comes down.
And this does not negate men who suffer from abuse from women.
No, not at all.
Just to be clear.
No. That's why we said earlier, like, I don't believe in abuse either way. Like, no, I'm not gonna put my hands on you. So I really appreciate you not putting your hands on me. I don't even like play fighting no more.
Verbal assaults, mental abuse,
toxicity,
all that fuckery. No, thank you. Just be nice.
Just be nice. What do you say? It costs nothing to be kind.
It costs nothing to be kind, but it might cost you something if you're mean, like them girls in them Ubers.
Do we even? I don't even want to give them.
I don't want. I'm not giving them any
The
time.
only thing I want to say is
you're going to jail.
You're going to jail today, Jacob. It's from Mr. Family. That's what that's from. You're going to jail, and I don't feel bad. No. I don't feel bad. Treat people with kindness. Period.
Treat people how you want to be treated.
Well, apparently.
And don't be surprised when you receive
what you're giving.
People are always surprised when they receive what they're giving, apparently. It's always shocking. I don't understand why you're doing this to me.
Yeah.
Did you not think you was acting crazy 2 seconds ago?
Let me remind you.
Did I miss something? Is it me, Jesus? Is it me?
You got another one? Let me also say this. This is like, I did see this, but I don't know if I want to like dive into it. We'll keep this one short. There's a TikTok. It's like going through family trauma and being the oldest daughter, or like traumatic events and being the oldest daughter. You just gotta kind of like, okay, and put the smile on and get it, and like just keep pressing, like.
That is true. That is true. That is true. Like, I don't know. Me and my friends have talked about being like an only child versus having siblings, and I think there's pros and cons to each one. And majority.
Being honest, I think it's more pros than having siblings than cons.
Yes.
There are more pros in having a sibling that you grew up with, versus being an only child.
Because you at least have somebody else to go through things with.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, you have to be the one that's like, it's fine. This is okay. This is, it's okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, you have to. I sent my brother, a younger brother, this TikTok where it's like, or not a TikTok, it was a tweet. It was like the older sisters end up becoming a second mom.
Yes.
And he was like, "You're not my mother." I was like, "I'm not saying I am," but like you take on that like just different responsibility.
I remember being on the phone where she's like, "Yeah, we're washing his hair right now," and I'm like, "Huh? He's how old?" But I'm doing my sister's hair this week.
Exactly.
You do end up being a second like.
Parental figure.
And
it's stressful at times, but you wouldn't have it
any
other way. Because you love your siblings like no one else.
Yes.
It's a different kind of love.
It sure is, because they take it out of you.
It's a different kind of hate.
There's levels to it. I know my sister wanted to kill me last night when I walked to her room at 3 a.m. She was like, oh, okay. I was like, hi.
I know.
Are you okay? I know it's 3:30, but... Hi, I didn't know you were coming home. This is nice.
See?
Yep.
Oh, I did want to add this before we sign off. Yesterday, my friends threw me a surprise birthday
party.
An
update. 30th birthday update.
A 30th birthday update. My friends threw me... This is the first birthday surprise party I've ever had in my life. In my 30 years of life. And it was fantastic. It was more than I could have ever even... dreamed of.
Yay.
I was so excited. I came upstairs, I started crying. That's why I came upstairs.
I figured.
Because I was like, what the, like.
I figured.
I can't believe they thought enough of me to
Somebody
do that.
asked me something. They were like, wait. I was like, she started crying and she ran away. So that's, she's good.
Yeah.
She's good.
It was James helped and my best friend hooked it up and everyone who I love and spend the most time with was there.
Yeah, it really came from her being rather doom and gloom about a 30th and not having a plan, and it's like, you don't have to. I appreciate this about our friend groups, is that whenever you feel like there's a moment where you're not able to do enough, somebody is always willing and able to step in and say, don't worry about it, I got it. Like, you might feel like you're lacking a little bit or you can't handle this. That's not an issue. Like, you don't want to plan your birthday party? Not a problem. Not a problem.
And it wasn't that I didn't want to plan. Well, no, I didn't want to plan. I didn't want to celebrate.
Yes.
That was the thing.
And
but like there have been so many, like, since I had been feeling this way for a while, but like the week of my birthday, there's just been so much of a turn. And like my last sisters came over and we watched Married at First Sight and had tacos and like we just talked, like had girl talk, and we hadn't done that in a while just because of COVID. Like one has moved back, one just had a baby and is married, and just like being us and like chit chatting and laughing and talking about Crazy Chris on Married at First Sight was just awesome. And I was like, no, you guys don't have to leave. They're like, we're going home.
We gotta leave. And that's why I said, like, one of my favorite, like, a really good birthday is my COVID birthday. It's like because you can't see people, it's every little thing matters. And I think normally when the world was open, it's like, oh, it's another birthday, we're partying, we're having a good time, but it's like you can't see your friends
like you want to,
or
you need to.
Yes. And you don't realize how much you need to see your friends or spend time with your friends until you're sitting there with them and you're like, oh my God. This is amazing.
You just feel like, and I've said this before, my friends have like turned into my family. Me and my family have gotten a lot closer over this COVID. Like my cousin kept me out of the house, and I'm like, we have a blast because she has young sons, so me and the babies are like running around, and it was just like, this is like, life is good. Like life is good. And the way they got me, because Jane was like, so we're taking a shot before we go out. I didn't know where we were going, but I was like, okay, like,
I mean,
we'll take the shot.
Of course. And I was like, I can rush them along. That was the funny part. I was like, I can rush them along since I'm supposed to be riding with them to this place. And then I was like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom. Can I go inside? And I was like, y'all don't have to turn the lights off. Like, I'm trying to think of like, because the lights are already on. Do we have to turn the music off? Not really, because she knows I'm in the house and I'm about to make her take shots. Like, let's just, come in, let's take shots. Let's do it.
Let's take shots. And
like
I'm
we
like,
would normally go out and party.
My cousin and her husband come. I'm like, you guys don't mind taking a shot before we leave, right? And they're like, no. And then her husband's like, yeah, I gotta use the bathroom anyway. I was like, okay, well, come on in. It's like the first door on the left. I walked. I was like, what in the world is going on? It was. Thank you. And everyone
so much fun
in my life like listens to it. And just hearing like all the background of like the
getting
lead
ready.
up to it. And like my brother came over. He came over Friday. He had like this whole elaborate story. He kept asking me what. He was like, "You're really not celebrating your birthday?" And I was like, "Did she not tell him that we're going out?" And then Britt asked, "She's like, Veronica, can I do anything for your birthday?" It's like, well, Taylor just told me to keep the day open. Like that's all I have. I don't have any more.
I think the funny thing is everybody knew it was a surprise, but nobody knew what T told you. Okay. Like nobody, because I didn't know what she told you. So when you called and was like, "Is this a cute outfit?" and I'm like, yes. Yeah,
the only thing she told me was keep Saturday open. And she said, and then later on, she said, send me a list of people you want to spend your birthday with and their contact. So I just sent her the list of that, and everyone who's on the list asked me, and she was like, okay, well, I talked to everybody on your list, and that was it. So that's why I was asking you, like, okay, is this, because she knows what's going on, is this a cute outfit? You're like, yeah.
I can't say no. I don't know where she told you were going. I don't know what she said.
She just said, and I thought we were going to dinner or something.
Yeah. I had no idea. I was like, I don't know what she told you, but
it was
cute, girl.
Yeah, girl. I was feeling that so. And when I left, because I got ready at my cousin's house, and I was like, it's giving 30. It's giving 30, right? I feel 30.
Yeah.
And they were like, It's giving 30.
Okay.
So I'm excited. My list is done. I was thinking about. I think I'm gonna take the Benoit balls off.
Oh, do you want to run through your list, or are you gonna keep it secret? Because we never talked about it the last episode. Things got a little haywire.
I'll run through it really quick. It might be at 29 because I need to. I might take Benoit balls. Yes. Okay, so try new food or cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
Take a solo trip.
Okay.
Write my goals in the sand.
Okay.
Benoit balls.
Yes.
Be in grad school.
Mm-hmm.
Write a letter to my 31-year-old self.
Okay.
Learn how to do a classic dance like the waltz or tango.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm leaning more towards waltz. Get into a split.
Amen.
Professional photo shoot.
Yes.
Sim the show will be doing one.
And get ready, y'all. We got some big things coming up 2021.
Visit New Mexico. Learn how to play poker. I don't have a poker face, but I figured that'll all come together.
Oh, where are you gonna?
I don't know.
We know how to play poker at my house.
Oh.
Like my dad's like.
So maybe he can teach me.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
We'll
check that off the list soon. Host a Zumba-like class.
Yes.
Like early 2000, like my kind of music.
Yeah.
Go to a Fast and Furious type car gathering. People told me who I could go with. Or like who to reach out to.
Yeah.
Take a French class because I really want to go to Paris and I want to be able to speak something that's other than voulez-vous coucher avec moi.
Yes.
Rent out an AMC theater for $100.
Dog.
And just get like everybody.
I've been thinking about that.
Okay. See? Monthly self-care routine. So my best friend got me a massage and facial for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
My face feels so good, y'all.
Yes.
Feels so soft. Read at least 6 books.
Okay.
Ty has told us we need to start that
book. I've started it. You have not. Yeah.
Okay.
I started it before I even knew it was a March read. Oh shit. It's March, ain't it? It's like March 5th. It's about to be March 17th. Yeah. This drop. I'm gonna finish it. I'm on chapter 3.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not long.
I'll start it.
Yeah.
Change my hair temporarily, so I want to get a wig, like a good wig. That's
installed.
Like installed. That's completely different from how my hair looks, like this and straight.
Okay.
Go plant-based for at least 21 days. James said we would do that. She would do that with me like a few days before her birthday.
Okay, we're going to do that in May so that by the time my birthday rolls around, I can eat
drink.
tacos and drink.
That sounds good.
So we got to do that in May.
Go to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Hike or trail to a waterfall in Maryland.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a waterfall in Maryland, but like somewhere in the DMV.
Yeah.
Other than Fort Washington.
There is.
Okay. Find local hidden gems.
Mm-hmm.
Learn how to use the grill. My former bill is gonna teach me.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
She's slick. She's slick with it.
Pay for a stranger's meal.
Mm-hmm.
See a sunrise on a beach. I don't know if you all know this story, but we'll share it later.
We shared it.
We did share, but I still haven't seen a damn sunrise on the beach.
In our traveling episode.
Those like episode 4 or 5.
And it's part 1, part 2. I don't know which part it's in, but it's in the traveling episodes.
Okay. Yeah, I just got beer.
Yeah, I've been at beer.
I just got beer.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. Pay for a stranger's meal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You said that already.
Okay. Go on a blind date.
Yes. Now, people of the world, we are trying to figure out who she's allowing to set up on her blind date, and she won't give us an answer.
Part of me wants to say whoever wants to, and the other part of me just wants to give like one person, like the safest person. Will probably be Britt or Taylor.
It probably would be Britt.
Yeah, she'd probably be the safest.
Yeah, I mean she would.
But I don't know if she would like set me up with someone I could really like have a good time with.
That's what it. You just gotta say 3-8 with Britt being the final decision.
Okay,
that's a good
I can
one.
do that.
Cause I was like, we gonna get you to like yes, and then Britt would be like, okay, guys, let's reel it on in. He's like, okay, all right, that's fine.
I want to start being in the best shape of my 30s. Like I've been in the best shape of my 20s when I was like 24.
There we go. 24. There you go. The goal for June.
The goal for June is just to be happy. Like just I feel like when I work out, I'm always happy.
Yeah.
So just get into that. Get my closet professionally reorganized. Like get a whole bunch of just make it really pretty. Get rid of clothes. That's why I need to lose the weight so I can get rid of clothes.
Yeah.
And then learn how to hula hoop.
Yes, the hula hoop go.
Yeah. So Riley got me a little hula hoop for my birthday.
Oh, I did see that. And she was not feeling you touching the hula. Excuse me.
This is mine.
This
so
is mine.
that is my 30 Wild 30. I have 360 what days now?
363 days. Because it's the 14th right now.
I know, but isn't it 365 days? My birthday's on the 10th.
Oh.
So yeah, 60. 361?
61 days,
okay.
yeah.
To get those things done. So
there you go.
That's my
That's the list. You can hold it to it now. Y'all are in it.
Y'all are in it.
Y'all are in it.
I should post it. Wait. Okay, Benoit
What?
Ball. Should I take that one out? I feel like I don't need that right now. Everything's really. I don't need that right now.
They might be. I don't know that they're like a vaginal exercise. You know who we should ask?
Who?
Our
Ashley.
Who is the expert on that show about
Yeah,
sex and
let's ask
misconceptions.
her.
We should ask her and see what she thinks about them.
Okay.
To see like if it
So
should
we
come
need
off
like
the
a
list or not.
alternative one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Alright.
could be something fun. I mean, you've done a lot of things.
You've done a lot of things.
You've done a lot of things. Oh, yeah, you said one was to be be qualified to be on a panel.
That was for the podcast goals.
But yeah, I mean, it could still be
Okay.
your 30 Rock 30 go. You said within a year.
Okay.
To be able to be on like a podcast panel or present about,
Yeah.
something. So if you have a conference.
Or be interviewed.
Yeah, or be interviewed.
Because being interviewed was so fun.
It was really fun.
Kelly said she was like, I think I want to interview
And
you
I
guys.
thought about that, and I was like, what about doing that for our 1 year anniversary?
That'd be cool. Because she's been listening
I know.
consistently.
A1, day one.
OG, triple OG.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Anything else you want to
Nope.
All right. It's VJ.
It's James.
And this is
A Sip
and a Shot. Bye.